Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel, where we post psychology videos that are actually interesting. So if you're interested in learning more about psychology, make sure to subscribe. Today we'll be going over the third and final Type C personality type, so let's jump right into it. There are many different types of personalities, and some researchers have found there to be about 50, however. They all seem to share certain traits and characteristics that can be grouped together under a few broad categories or personality types. The big 5 personality traits are openness, agreeableness, neuroticism, extroversion, and conscientiousness. This theory suggests that these 5 traits can explain and predict an individual's behavior across different situations. While most people fit into one category more than others, it's also possible for someone to fit into multiple categories or even none at all. In our last video, we discussed the Type A personality, which refers to people who are competitive, ambitious, impatient, and hostile. If you want to learn more about this personality type, check out our last video where we go over it in depth. In this video, however, we will be discussing the Type C personality, which is characterized by a person's tendency to respond with anger rather than with the emotions of Type A, such as sadness or fear. But there's more to this personality type than just being angry, so let's explore this topic further. Before we get started, we would like to mention that there has been a lot of debate regarding the accuracy and usefulness of Type C personality. Some researchers argue that Type C may not be a distinct personality type, but rather a combination of other traits such as introversion, pessimism, and neuroticism. Others have criticized the lack of empirical support for Type C and its potential to be biased towards certain cultural groups. Despite these criticisms, Type C remains an interesting topic of study, and understanding the characteristics of Type C can still provide valuable insights into human behavior and personality. Alright, so what exactly is Type C personality? Well, Type C describes individuals who tend to respond to stress with anger and frustration instead of the other emotions exhibited by Type A, like sadness or fear. It's important to note that Type C isn't simply a person who gets angry easily. Instead, it refers to those who consistently respond to stressors with anger and irritability. These individuals often feel helpless in situations that require cooperation and can become easily frustrated when facing obstacles. They may also struggle to express their negative emotions in a healthy manner. As a result, they might come across as disagreeable or even hostile at times. Although Type C personality was initially viewed as a risk factor for coronary heart disease, research has since shown that it doesn't directly cause any physical illness. However, people with Type C personalities are more likely to develop psychological issues such as depression due to their negative emotional response. Furthermore, they might use maladaptive coping mechanisms to deal with stress, such as substance abuse or avoidance, which can exacerbate their mental health problems. Let's take a look at some facts about Type C personality. Fact number 1. Type C people tend to be more vulnerable to mental health problems. Research shows that individuals with Type C personalities are at a higher risk of developing psychological issues, particularly depression, compared to those with other personality types. This is likely due to their tendency to experience negative emotions and use unhealthy coping mechanisms when faced with stress. Fact number 2. Type C people may have difficulty maintaining healthy relationships. The negative and irritable nature of Type C can make it challenging for them to form and sustain positive relationships. Their inability to work collaboratively and their tendency to blame others for their own mistakes can also contribute to relationship problems. Additionally, their emotional unavailability and difficulty expressing negative feelings in a constructive manner can lead to misunderstandings and conflicts with others. Fact number 3. Type C people may struggle with achieving their goals. The negative outlook and lack of motivation associated with Type C can hinder an individual's ability to set and achieve their goals. Their low frustration tolerance and tendency to blame others for setbacks can also prevent them from learning from their mistakes and improving. Moreover, their reluctance to seek help or collaborate with others when faced with obstacles can limit their ability to receive support and guidance necessary to succeed. Fact number 4. Type C people may have difficulty working in team settings. The disagreeable and confrontational nature of Type C can create tension and conflict within teams, making it challenging for them to collaborate effectively with others. Their unwillingness to compromise and tendency to blame others for failures can also contribute to a negative and unproductive work environment. Additionally, their low frustration tolerance and difficulty adapting to changes in plans can lead to decreased flexibility and an inability to work well under pressure. Fact number 5. Type C people may be perceived as difficult to work with. The confrontational and negative attitude of Type C can make them challenging to work with, as their irritability and tendency to blame others for mistakes can create a tense and unpleasant work environment. Their low frustration tolerance and difficulty accepting criticism can also lead to decreased productivity and an unwillingness to take responsibility for their actions. As a result, Type C individuals may struggle to maintain positive relationships with colleagues and supervisors, which can limit their career advancement and job satisfaction. Now let's take a look at some examples of Type C behavior. A person with a Type C personality may react negatively to a project they've been working on for weeks being cancelled right before the deadline. They could respond with anger and frustration instead of disappointment and sadness, potentially lashing out at their colleagues or supervisor due to the sudden change. Another example could be a person with a Type C personality struggling to accept feedback on their work. They may perceive any criticism as a personal attack and become defensive and dismissive of the feedback, even if it's intended to help improve their performance. This individual may fail to see the validity in the criticism and refuse to make any changes, ultimately hindering their professional growth and development. As we've explored, Type C personality can present unique challenges in various aspects of life, from personal relationships to professional success. Recognizing the traits and behaviors associated with this personality type is crucial for fostering self-awareness and personal growth. By understanding the potential downsides of a Type C personality, individuals can work towards developing healthier coping mechanisms, improving their emotional management skills, and building stronger relationships. Ultimately, embracing a more balanced and flexible approach to challenges and setbacks can lead to greater resilience and overall well-being. So, do you relate to any of the facts or examples we mentioned? Let us know in the comments below if you found this video helpful. Be sure to like and share this video with those who might benefit from it. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button to get notified whenever we post a new video. Thanks for watching and see you in our next video.